Alright, we're just going to get back to this 550 here. So in the last couple of videos we talked about how an injector tip blew off and damaged the engine, damaged the turbo. I reviewed the video of the original engine replacement we did on this 2 years ago, and we did put an oil cooler in it. We did replace the front cover and a new water pump. It was running fantastic. I had a pretty good time watching that video, but anyways, so what we've been getting now is we've been using these VT 365s. These are the commercial 6-liter, which seems to be in a lot better shape. So the odd time we're getting these, like I was showing in the last video too, these nice remanufactured ones. So I've got a nice remanufactured engine. It's been bored over. It was in one of those big school buses for a small while. It was either in an accident or aged out. This one compression tested really well. So basically what I'm after here is I can get a short block from the engine builders for $4,500. I can get, with a core, I can get a set of heads machined up and built for about $1,500. So we can do the math on that. So we're looking at a good $6,000. So now here's where all those extras are coming in. We're studding, right? We're using a Felt Pro head gasket. We're resealing the injectors. We're deleting the EGR. We're putting a thermostat on. We're doing a blue spring, a fuel pressure regulator kit. We replace the rear seal. We replace the front seal. We update the fitting. We do standpipes and dummy plugs. We need to do brand new glow plug harnesses on these rails. What we're doing now is we're replacing these nipple cups and seals with upgraded from HHC diesel. It's they call it a leak-proof nipple cup. The ICP, you know, we're reconditioning with the parts supplied in this STC fitting kit. Again, you know, here's that injector, right? These injectors, they retail from Ford at about $380. We're always using Ford fuel filters. We're using Rotella T6. We're using a cheap coolant just to kind of flush things through, and then we recommend changing to a Ford coolant and using a filter. And that kit's about $200. We generally go through a whole thing of brake clean, and we use the Dorman oil cooler kits. We can upgrade to Ford, but they're about 3 times the cost. I think these are about $300. Ford kits are about almost $1,000. So this is our basic bulletproofing kit, that if you want to call it that, which basically just means that we're deleting studding. So now on this particular truck here, we did some of this work already, you know, like that turbo, we're just gonna have to get a brand new turbo for it. That's just the best way to do it on a commercial vehicle. We're not gonna dick around. Glow plugs, I don't know if we replaced the glow plugs in this or not. I didn't mention it, but they're relatively cheap anyways. We'd like to put brand new glow plugs in. I'm really thinking that that all these injectors may have been damaged. It's possible, and to get a good set of injectors, we're looking at almost $3,000. So to fix a truck like this, you know, and to use a brand new engine like that, you know, you can be pushing $15K, and that's really not out of the realm of normal, I suppose. But I'm thinking that I can probably get it down with that new motor over there till about 10. I can write it all out. I could tear this one down and see what it all needs. This one does have a PTO on the transmission that really gave me a hard time last time. It's in the way of a lot of bolts. That's got to all come apart, and that's finicky stuff. So being that this has got a lot of front end work, I priced out, you know, just to see what the used market was like, and to get a cab and chassis 550, kind of like that toilet truck that you guys have. You know, those things are still going for around 40K, right? 30K. And you know, and then the labor for me to take this thing apart and change it, right? I don't even know if I have the equipment to do it. I probably figured DMAC would be better off to do something like that, to take this whole system off, and you've dealt with them enough that you know what their prices are like. So I will write something up here, but I'm looking at the table, you know, and we do a lot of these. We do these on a regular basis, right? So we pick the cabs right up now so we can get in there. And that seems to work a lot better. We can get the cabs up quick. You can see that in a lot of our other videos, you know, where we put in a lot of extra time. We make sure that we replace all the little connectors. This one we're just finishing, right? Cab just came down on this, right? This one got studded. We were able to keep the engine. You know, we like to make sure batteries are tied down, all that little stuff, right? All those little clips are done up and everything's back the way it's supposed to be. And it works good. So that's basically where we're at there. Let me know what you think. If you need something a little bit better, but that's your broad horizon there. Maybe I can find one of these, knock it off a little bit cheaper. Maybe you can buy an engine, right, from a wrecker, right? If you bought an engine from a wrecker that's already studded and everything like that, you might get one for $3,500, maybe $5,000. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but I don't know. This thing worked good last time it left my shop, so, and I could make it a lot better, a lot more reliable. But what I can't do is I can't stop everybody else from stealing it or putting water or gas or whatever the hell this got in. I'm gonna have to drain the tanks on this. Gonna have to blow the fuel line. I'll probably drop the tanks out of it, or tank. I think this one just has one, and clean that all out, blow it out. It may need a pump. The pump does seem to be working good. Maybe it was replaced at one point in time. I couldn't say for sure. But the cooling system all seems to be intact. I haven't tried it, but it seems fine. So either way, you know, we could reuse the things, try and cut some costs off, like the oil cooler and covers and stuff like that. But for the most part, it needs a new long block.